So how does diabetes affect your vision, and what can you do to protect your eyes? Let me explain. Diabetic retinopathy is the leading cause of blindness in the world. Insulin resistance and pre-diabetes is categorized as having a fasting blood sugar between 100 and 125. So this means you don't have full-blown diabetes, but you're not properly digesting your food and processing the sugar that gets into your body that gives you energy. This is a problem. So 1 in 3 Americans are in this category, so you or someone you know is being affected by this. Now, I see patients every single day that need diabetic eye exams because they're pre-diabetic or they actually have diabetes. And one of the questions I often ask them is, do you know why you're getting an eye exam? And they tell me, no, not really. My PCP or my endocrinologist said I need to do that. Well, upon having conversations with them, I found that there's a lot of things that involve nutrition that aren't being explained to them, and I want to give you a peek inside that conversation so you can keep your eyes healthy whether you have diabetes or not. These are the nutrients that keep your eyes protected against diabetic retinopathy. So with our health and diabetes in general, what you eat matters. Certain nutrients are going to help protect the blood vessels and keep them from being damaged. You can have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, you name it, these things affect your blood vessels. Smoking is a perfect example of something that can damage the blood vessels and make it so your eyes aren't seeing at the best of their ability or will lead to damage down the road. So number 1, vitamin D. Vitamin D has a whole host of things that help our bodies. Well, if you live in Michigan, you know we do not get a lot of sunlight. When you don't get a lot of sunlight, you're more prone to being vitamin D deficient. Well, there's a direct link between vitamin D deficiency and insulin resistance. By upping the vitamin D intake in your diet or supplementation, you reduce the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. So vitamin D is essential for insulin release, insulin sensitivity, and protecting your blood vessels from being too stiff. Stiff blood vessels will make it so blood doesn't flow through there naturally. That can cause high blood pressure at times. Now, vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin, so make sure you get your levels checked before you supplement with high doses. You do not want to have too much in your body because too much can be toxic. Number 2, omega-3 fatty acids. Now, when it comes to omega-3 fatty acids, you want high concentrations of EPA and DHA, not just the fish oil you find over the counter. If it's not the right form, it's not going to be effective. That being said, omega-3s have been shown to limit the progression of diabetic retinopathy. Now, diabetic retinopathy is where the blood vessels get leaky because they're damaged. So you don't want that. If it's happening in the eye, it's happening in the rest of your body. So if it protects your eye blood vessels, it's going to help protect the rest of the blood vessels in your body, specifically your heart and your brain. They also are shown to have an anti-inflammatory effect. All it takes is 2 servings of fish a week to meet that requirement of having a high concentration of omega-3 fatty acids in your diet. Number 3, carotenoids. Now, carotenoids are fat-soluble antioxidants. What does that mean? They keep your eyes from rusting. Oxidative stress is rust. Rusting is bad for the eyes. They keep your eyes healthy and happy and keep the cells functioning at their maximum ability. We've known for years that these supplements help with the development and progression of macular degeneration. What we're finding is it's actually helping with diabetic retinopathy because, again, it's helping the leakiness of your blood vessels. The last supplement or nutrient is alpha lipoic acid. Now, alpha lipoic acid is like a super antioxidant. It helps other antioxidants, vitamin C, vitamin E, glutathione, be more effective. So it takes something that's already good, it makes it better. Again, this is reducing the oxidative stress that damages the eye and improving visual function. All of these can be found in whole natural foods. We do not have to supplement if we're eating a healthy diet low in processed foods. Again, this is easy in theory, it's a lot harder in real life. So there are supplements that you can take. I actually have one in my office called Eye Promise DVS. This actually has every single one of these things in one supplement. I'm not saying that's the one you need to take, and I'd rather you get all of these from whole natural foods, but if you're looking for an answer, if you have diabetic retinopathy, there are supplements out there that you can take. So all that to say is, when you come in for a diabetic eye exam, we're looking at the health of your eyes, but that's going to be influenced by the food and supplements you're taking into your body. You have to look at the whole picture to keep your eyes healthy, and that's what I talk about with every single one of my patients. So if you learned something new, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.